People got up early to celebrate the 30th anniversary of Amtrak's Pere Marquette service, which departs Grand Rapids at 7:40 a.m. for its journey to Chicago. The event was sponsored by the West Train Coalition, Amtrak, and the Michigan Department of Transportation.
All right, let's give it up for the...
Celebrations started about 30 minutes prior to the departure of the regularly scheduled train in each of the 4 Michigan cities along the route. State, county, local, and Amtrak officials spoke about how important this service is to West Michigan.
If you just look at the ridership numbers, back in 1994, the ridership numbers were 52,000. Since 2006, they've been over 100,000. Last year, they were at 104,000, continue to go up.
The train is an economic development tool for us in Grand Rapids, as it connects us to the rest of America. This Pere Marquette line has been an important link between our city and Chicago. I lay awake at night just thinking about all those folks from Chicago coming to spend their money in Grand Rapids.
I'm up here representing Amtrak CEO Joe Boardman for the 30th anniversary of the service here. I mean, it's an exciting time I know it's an exciting time for Grand Rapids and the state of Michigan, but it's an exciting time for Amtrak too.
The next stop was the Tulip City of Holland, where citizens came out to welcome the train. MDOT Office of Rail Director Tim Hoeffner even donned an Amtrak Junior Conductor hat to show his support for the service.
You know, the real thing that we're talking about here is economic development. And at about 104,000 riders a year, the economic return to the communities along this line is just under $59 per person. The economic benefits to the Grand Rapids area are about $3.6 million. And the economic benefits to the Holland area are just about $2.5 million. So we have a total of almost $5.5 million of economic benefits coming back to the region because of this train service.
At each station, people had the opportunity to enter a drawing for free Amtrak round-trip tickets. To commemorate the occasion, tickets were discounted 30% throughout the month of September, and passengers were given gift bags on the train. Amtrak hooked up a special theater car on the end of the train, which gave passengers a wide view of the track and scenery. This high-tech car is equipped with display panels that show the track, speeds, GPS data, maps, and other important information.
I think the Pere Marquette has a bright future, and I'm just honored and flattered that as a member of the State Transportation Commission, I had a part in those early years in coming up with the money and coming up with the details of the route.
The train stopped at the beautifully restored depot in Bangor.
Bangor, Michigan, my hometown.
Community support from organizations such as the West Train Coalition and the Michigan Association of Railroad Passengers has helped to keep the train rolling for 30 years.
But being able to run through the Michigan countryside on a morning like this with skies clear and still a little bit of fog to me is very romantic and actually, I think, thrilling for the people who can see and ride this train.
And then it was on to the final stop in Michigan, the St. Joseph Benton Harbor Station. The Pere Marquette is a great way for people to see what West Michigan has to offer. All aboard and sit back and relax.